What's Your Towers back with probably my last countdown every story in any WWE games. That is including SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, 2009, 2010, and 2011. I think this is the second. It's the second best SmackDown vs. Raw game behind 07. But 07 was a lot better than that because of the nostalgia I have with that one. Now, we're going to count down every Road to WrestleMania from SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. There's no way in hell I'm going to do WWE 12 because, yes, there were 3 Road to WrestleManias, but in reality, it's one giant story between all 3 characters. That's Sheamus, Triple H, and your creative wrestler, Jacob Cass. But we all know we're not going to do that one. And I'm not doing the 2K ones because those are different entities altogether. Now, there are 5 Road to WrestleManias, which I'm going to count down here. Before I do it, there was a 6th one that was planned out. That, of all the wrestlers they were going to choose, the 6th originally planned Road to WrestleMania was The Miz. Yes. The Miz was supposed to be the 6th Road to WrestleMania, which at the time 2010 was Miz's year. He won the U.S. title, or he was the U.S. title, and then he ends the year with the WWE Championship. But I'll tell you what it was right now. There was the original ideas for the Miz Road to WrestleMania was he was going to be as the U.S. champion. He was going to have an inter-brand feud with John Morrison, and it's going to lead up to WrestleMania with the title for title thing. But that storyline got canceled. Or it got cut. Or something like that. Yeah, it was cut from this game. So we got the 5 we got here. And I can tell you right now, all these Road to WrestleMania are really good. However, there's one that had a really dumb ending. So, and that one, dead last, is Chris Jericho. We're not going to talk about Chris Jericho today because I mentioned it in my community tab. Just go see that. But we're going to talk about Chris Jericho here. So he started the whole story where he lost a match against Triple H. Then he attacks the number 1 contender, which was the Big Show. Then you're going to get fired if you lose to Kofi, which you won the U.S. title, which that's some foreshadowing right there. Jericho with the U.S. title. That won't happen until 7 years later because this game came out in 2010. Jericho will now win the U.S. title in 2017. And you will steal Triple H's WWE Championship. You win the title at the Elimination Chamber. All were good until you meet Triple H at WrestleMania, which the 2 endings you get, Jericho gets attacked. If you lose, it's at WrestleMania, Triple H will... You get packed to SmackDown, but if you win, Big Show comes out. He hoists you up, and then Triple H and Big Show did a Road Warrior Doomsday device, and that's how the Road to WrestleMania ends. Which, I mean, no disrespect to Chris Jericho, but that's kind of a weak ending to me. So it was a great Road to WrestleMania, but a weak ending. So, there's that. Next I put in here is Rey Mysterio. Now, he was supposed to be the original dead last person, but Jericho's gotta be the worst one with the ending. Not the whole story. The endings, I say. This one is where he loses his memory, which... It's fine, Rey... I mean, let's be fair here. The WWE games always tease a Rey Mysterio heel turn, which WWE will never turn Rey Mysterio heel. Come on. I mean, Dom is a heel, but Rey Mysterio will never turn heel in WWE. That is. I mean, I'm not telling this WCW one because that one. We'll just skip that part. Where you lose your memory, and then Jack Swagger and Evan Bourne were trying to help you, and You win the Royal Rumble, and then there was a crossroads where if you join with Jack Swagger, you're the heel, or if you not, you're still a babyface. And there are two different sides of it. And I know it ends with you finding Swagger at WrestleMania, but there's that. But the not joining him is the better ending to this one. But it's fine. You know, Rey Mysterio's this was a good road to WrestleMania still. Anyways, third best road to WrestleMania, John Cena. John Cena's road to WrestleManias are always good, to me at least. And this one, you know, he's fighting legacy. You know, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase. And your pal is MVP, which is kind of funny because SVR09, Cena and MVP were battling each other. You know, America versus MVP's fake country. Only in study games where they always make creative storylines. John Cena will win a number one contenders match, but then your title shot gets overturned because Orton put a restraining order against you and MVP. But MVP will win the Rumble regardless. You know, Randy Orton becomes the general manager. You know, he manipulates you in your friendship with MVP, and it always ends in the triple threat match between Cena, MVP, and Randy Orton. So, regardless, it's still a good story. Randy Orton gets fired as general manager of Raw, by the way. So that's John Cena's road to WrestleMania. Now, number two best road to WrestleMania is Christian. Started in the ECW brand, which this is the last game. This was the first game to not feature ECW, because why? Because the brand was dead at this point. And thank God for that. Even though 2010 was still a shit year, but regardless. Then you get traded to SmackDown by Teddy Long, playa. And that means you're going to drop the ECW title at the Rumble, which you did, and then you're starting to team up with Edge. And you win Money in the Bank, and you get another, tough choice if you go with fight Edge at WrestleMania or Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. But I think the better one was find Shawn Michaels. But regardless, still a great road to WrestleMania. But the best road to WrestleMania, going one-on-one with The Undertaker. I know. Versus The Undertaker road to WrestleMania. That's... yeah, you're going one-on-one with The Undertaker, player. You can pick anybody, but your best bet is you create a wrestler and do that. I already talked about this already in my other story. Or the other countdown list of times where video games got weird and creepy. You know, it started normal. We'll start with the normal part. Your story at normal, it was kind of weak. The first part of it, it's just a tournament to fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania. You win at the Rumble, and then things got really good towards it. Undertaker will play around with you. You find a bunch of druids. You find and earn. You find passive Undertaker's matches at WrestleMania. You know, an ODQ match, and a handicap match. Shawn Michaels at Elimination Chamber. And then Paul Bearer comes to life. You know, he was still alive by 2010. Find Snuka, Jake Roberts, add to Eric Kane. And then Undertaker electrifies Paul Bearer. You know, you fight Undertaker at WrestleMania, you break the streak. Although there's another ending, if you lose to him, Undertaker will bring out his druids and you became a druid. But still, I say that's the best road to WrestleMania ever. So, this is over, finally. So, I'll take a break from these countdown lists. So, anyways, so tomorrow will be the Wrestling Dumpster Fire, so Clara Lynch. Another TNA Dumpster Fire storyline, that is. Monday will be my Raw review. Tuesday will be Scooby-Doo, and it's the reluctant werewolf. The one which actually turns into a werewolf. And then Wednesday will be episode 50 of Showdown. And then Thursday on my secondary channel on Halloween Day itself, WCW Halloween Havoc 1999. So subscribe and click the notification bell on that one so you'll see that. If you want to see the original review, you can, but it's kind of compared to what I'm doing right now, it doesn't age well, but I keep it for historical purposes. But older videos I keep them in historical purposes, but they're really tough to sit through because of I was new 5 years ago, but no matter what. Like this video, comment down below, subscribe to this channel right here, click the notification bell, as well as my secondary channel, Tales Retro Reviews. So, Thursday, Halloween Havoc 1999. Goodbye.